Hello, California. Been here for a couple of days. I just needed to reset for a moment. But I'm on my way into the salon. It feels so good. My bags got lost at the airport before I even got here to California. Long story short, I had paid for my check-in bag before I got to the airport. And once I got to the airport, they were like, "Oh, you need to go talk to somebody at the kiosk." So I did that. And they told me that I needed to pay for the bag. And I was like, that should have been like the first red flag. And I was like, I already paid. So I showed her my confirmation. She's like, "Oh no, that's your flight to back to Miami." I was like, "Oh, okay, here." So I paid again and she gave me the ticket, she gave me the receipt, everything. Listen, I went through TSA, everything. I get to no, start to board my flight and the ticket goes ping. Sh They're like, "This ain't you. This is not you." I was like, "Huh?" They're like, "Yeah, this is you're not checked in." I'm like, "I'm checked in." And turns out she put me under the wrong person. I went through security and everything. Wrong person. So that means my bag was going to Las Vegas, wherever this person is supposed to be going. So yeah, that was an adventure, but big ups to JetBlue. Thank you, JetBlue. They got my bag back to me within a couple of hours, so it wasn't too bad. And everyone was just like, "You're so calm." And maybe it's the Scorpio instincts in me. I was just like, something is going to happen to my bag. I don't know if I manifested it up or I just knew. And so I was just calm about it. I was just like, what would be, would be. But I also had like a plan B if anything ever happened to my bags. And kudos to Cosmo Prof also. Cosmo was willing for me to go in and get some stuff if I needed it. So everything worked out. I am a firm believer. Listen, just flow. Just flow. So I'm going to take you guys with me later on today. Let's go. I'm here. I am super excited. I'm all set up. I'm here at Travis Vu Salon in Fountain Valley, California. This is my home normally. Before, I had my little bambino and I had to like relax a little bit. And I have, oh my gosh, I'm jam-packed busy. I have some scalp detoxes. I'm gonna do some scalp analysis. Many of you guys may not know I am a trichologist, been one for many years now. And now I'm offering these services. I'm really happy that I can extend it to California too. I have a passion for hair loss and hair growth and really teaching people how to take care of your hair. So I'm really excited. I have a couple of clients actually flying in to come get their hair treated and get extensions. That is such an honor. Listen, people, anybody that really spends their time, their money, and flying or just wherever they come from to come see me, honestly, I feel like it's a blessing in itself. So I'm really excited for this next stage. I'm trying to think what else. So yeah, so today's Monday. It's just me today at Travis Buzalon. My station. You guys can see. Hey, y'all. Hey, yes, yes. It is just like the vibes here are just so beautiful. And anyone that knows me, I like a good vibe. I like, just to feel comfortable. I want people to feel uplifted and feel zen. And this is what Travis Brew Salon gives to me that I can give to my guests. So come along with me. I'm going to try to get as much content as I can. This is one of my guests that came in to receive a scalp detox treatment. She's been with me for years. We actually met on set and we have been joined to the hip ever since. And so it's such an honor to come back and really see what's going on with her scalp and her hair and offer this particular service as I've been doing more scalp trichology. And if many people don't understand what a trichologist is, we are trained to identify scalp and hair issues, mostly dealing with scalp. So if you're dealing with scalp issues, sometimes a dermatologist would send you to a trichologist. And one of the things that I wanted to make sure of was I was medically trained. There's different levels to this trichology. And so now to offer it to my mini guest is such a blessing. We did her consultation all the way through. I use a microscope. And right now, what I'm doing is actually using a serum lifter by Biolage, one of my favorite brands. And this is going to jumpstart the treatment that we're about to do at the bowl. And she was saying, "Oh my gosh, Nycole, I'm already feeling relief." And that brought so much joy to my heart because when we're doing these treatments on my guests, I am wanting them to not only feel so good and so relief, but when they get home, they can feel a big difference also. And they can also maintain it. Now, this is like just a great start with the treatment. I normally customize, and this is even if you're not getting a scalp detox, I normally will scope a client. The reason why is I want to make sure that I'm cocktailing the shampoos and the treatment accordingly. So she's receiving a deep detox. She uses a lot of oils. So I wanted to really cleanse and start the detox really relaxing. And she fell asleep, which I absolutely love. All my guests fall asleep. And we were able to go ahead and allow her to enjoy her shampoo and her detox treatment. And this scrubbing brings life, you guys. And I normally, one of my favorite parts is after the treatment that I customize, I always go in with a nice massage. If I see inflammation in certain areas of the scalp, I normally will actually focus on those pressure points to make sure that when you're up and at it, that you are so calm and zen. Right now, we actually really customize a new hair care regime, and a part of that is doing a little dusting. And she wasn't willing to cut off what we really needed to. I feel like that's just too much of a shocker. But we are customizing to her lifestyle and really letting go what no longer serves us purpose. And this is one of my favorite things is because I do feel like hair can hold energy. So having a proper hair trim and haircut can really set you off and allowing you to release no longer what no longer serves you. We honor the journey and we let it go. I ended up packing my Cricut shears. Absolutely love them. I was able to utilize them for dry cutting and for wet cutting, and they were a lifesaver on this trip. I love the fact that I can get my combs and my shears, and I know what I'm getting myself into. Look at that shape. We got shape back.
She was so happy. She was just like, Nicole, I can't believe. And the way that I normally cut, I call it like secret layers. So it's not so choppy and it grows out beautifully. She wears a lot of protective styles. And here's another glam baby. She was just so precious. She actually flew in from out of state, was a first time guest. And she was like, listen, there's these hairstylists out here that are not professional. I'm just going to take a risk on you. And I feel like it was such an honor because I have had people fly in to get their hair done by me. Sometimes I'm like, am I really that good? But it really reassures me that, all the hard work that I'm putting in for knowledge and everything, people are willing to fly, to come, to do whatever they do. But I always try to make sure that I stay positive, I stay sharp on my skills to bring these outcomes. And she was so elated. I was so elated that my flat iron then dropped, and I'm so happy that I had a mat underneath. And she was going for this heavy curtain ring shag look, and honey, I delivered. I had to say, I had to pat myself on the back. And just seeing how happy she was, and she felt like her flight for 24 hours was beyond what she had actually expected. I gave her a deep treatment. I gave her a good wash. We did a full sew-in and style. And look, you cannot tell me this did not grow from her roots. She is everything and more. Look at that. She's like, oh, let me take a picture. Oh my goodness. A little Yara Luxe hair perfume because we are not basic out here. Oh my goodness. This brought my heart so much joy. We should feel not only amazing but uplifted when you leave my chair. That is my main goal. Oh, look at her, y'all. This is one of my favorite techniques with using my Cricut tool brushes, is really giving that extra body. I don't like stiff hair. The hair needs to move. And so I'm just teaching her, like, listen, you too can do it at home. And she was like, that's easy. I was like, right? Yeah, look at this California fog. I miss it so much. The morning crisp air, I thrive for it. I miss that. LA is just a different vibe. Cali is just a different vibe. This is Orange County, and it's just so great to see people walking with their dogs and coffee.
Day 2 in California. It has been such a phenomenal time. So many clients. Today's gonna be, this is what, April 8th. Oh, I am running off of like Miami time and California time. Oh, I'm a little tired, but I also run off of adrenaline, so I know I'm about to ramp back up. I was able to see some family after yesterday, and it was like such a my heart is so full. It's like so fulfilling to spend time and see people, meet new people, new clients. So I'm ready for an awesome day today. Have some hair color, some extensions, some kind of extensions are we doing? We're doing single rows. Some people call it braidless. I just call it the glam extensions. In magenta. Super excited because this particular client, she has been with me for years, and we have done some amazing hair stuff, from beautiful balayage purples and different shades of pink. So I haven't seen her in some time. She normally ships me her extensions and I custom color it for her, so I'm really excited. We could do her roots and take out her extensions and put it back in. So I'm super excited. Some smoothing. I'm going to do an Amino smoothing treatment also on some haircuts. And I'm going to hop back onto the flight tonight, going back to Miami. I think I'm gonna do one day off so I can go be refreshed to get back into the salon. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna bust it out. We're gonna do it and bust it out. So I'm super excited. Yes. Oh my gosh, I forgot my heels, my boots. So we're in Converse. I was like, we wouldn't be in California if I didn't. So we're doing it. Come with me.
Ah, the magenta is back. This was so much fun. I did record it, but this YouTube video is getting long, y'all. Let me know if you want to see the process. But Sherry had a good canvas, and with us going in, we did her base hair color, and right now, and the magenta. And right now, I'm just kind of rough blow drying her hair. I've been using these Happy Collection Cricut Tool brushes. I just love them. They're universal. They're great for my curly, textured hair clients and my guests that are finer hair and it doesn't snag. So I had to come in. We ended up doing 3 rows of, I call them my glam extensions, but they're more so like micro links. And I had already pre-colored them actually as we were doing her hair to match her actual hair, the extensions. And she's been doing this off and on. Listen, we have done purple, we have done some magenta, we have done a little bit of everything. And even though I had been located in Miami, she once or twice a year will ship me some hair and have me color it. And so we have had a many years of hair color fun. And to offer this technique to her, especially somebody with fine hair, she just wants a little length, just a little bit of fullness. And this, let me see, what was this brand of hair? It's actually Indique Pure Wavy, I believe. And originally it was, I would say about 20 inches. And so she's had it for some time. So we keeps going shorter. But the hair will last well over a year. And I just feel like it keeps on, like you can color, bleach it, and it keeps ticking. It's really amazing hair. The California wave. I just feel like so many people just love this soft wave, and I have been enjoying my Cricut Tool curling iron. Well, you see the yellow is so phenomenal. It is like a tempered heat. So you're not, when you're curling, and especially when you get the ends caught up, like in between, you can fry it. So this creates a barrier. So it applies the heat around and not frying the ends. So this has been my go-to. I believe it's 3/4 or a half an inch. Half an inch. And it's just so easy, and I just love how these extensions just blend it like perfectly. I could see her coming to life. And now this is another guest. I couldn't cram everybody in the videos, but we're going to do the last one. She's been with me for some time now, and it was so great to really just like, how are you? I always feel like my guests become my family. And so no matter the distance, no matter the time, when we get together, it's so beautiful. And so we created a hair care regime for her. We ended up doing a amino acid smoothing treatment, and that's to help her. She is all natural, but she's very minimalistic. So she doesn't want to do too much, but she wants her hair to continue to grow. And so we did so. She had some little hot spots, but I went in, I did a bond recovery. She didn't want a hard press. So I was like, that's okay. Not everyone wants a hard, silky press, so I got you. So when I curled her hair, we did it low. I believe it was 375. And I just did, just in one little pass after her round brush blow dry. And that's to at least smooth the treatment into her hair. And no, we did not have to wash it out. That's what I loved about the Amino smoothing treatment. And if you're not sure, there is another video on my YouTube explaining what is amino acid smoothing treatment. And it's honestly, it's great because it doesn't alter your hair, and it's like having a deep treatment in your hair for a long period of time, which is about 12 weeks. So this is the end result, body movement. I love you, California. I can't wait to see you. I'll be back in May. With that
And
being said, this is the salon at Travis Boo Salon. So zen, positive vibes, amazing stylist, makeup artist. Here's Travis himself. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for having me. Can't wait to come back home in a couple of weeks. He's the coolest, y'all. The glam mother out. Love y'all.